Hello? Hello? Sayed, you're on mute. Please unmute yourself.
Yeah, done it. Are you able to hear me now?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but your
You
video is
can?
off. Yeah,
Uh,
I can.
your volume is very low. I'm not able to understand what you're saying.
Uh, is it okay now?
Yes, it's better. Okay, am I visible to
Oh,
you? Can you see me?
now you are.
Okay. Hi, Sayed. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm also good. Thank you. How was your day?
Yeah, it was as usual. Woke up,
As
had
usual.
breakfast. Yeah,
Mhm.
woke up, had breakfast, and then yeah, resting because like this week again working from home. From next week onwards, we'll start going to the office. So the routine remains the same, and so I wake up, and then after having breakfast, just I lie down for an hour or so, and then again I log in, start working.
So your offices are opening now. You have got this notification that your offices will be opening from next week.
Actually, it did open earlier as well.
Okay.
It had already opened last week. So I started. I had already started going to the office. But this week I had a word with my manager, so I had asked him just to allow me to work from home just for this week.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Sayed, just give me a minute. 1 minute.
yeah, sure.
Yes, right. Okay. Am I visible?
Yeah, you are.
Yes. All right. Great, great. Okay. So you have decided that you'll be going to your offices from next
Have
week.
to. Don't have any other option. it is. It is actually difficult, because cab comes and so there are six members in the cab, six cab mates in the cab, six or
Right.
seven, so it is almost full.
Right.
So like in this period, so mom and dad, they are always worried, you know say they always ask me to ask my senior or ask the senior management uh, to allow work from home. But yeah, because like right now, if everyone is going to the office, uh, I cannot get that personal attention or personal treatment. So yeah, have to
You
go,
have
have
to.
to manage it.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So then, isn't this like necessary that if you're opening your offices, your workplaces, you're supposed to follow the guidelines that are there for social distancing, masks, sanitizers, and everything? It becomes kind of a necessity, right? So, forcing like six people into a cab, it will be like no social distancing at all. So, your office isn't going
That's
to do
the
anything
major
about it.
concern.
Yeah.
We did talk about it, and we actually have a weekly meeting every Tuesday, wherein like we have an this open forum, uh,
Mhm.
this Zoom meeting
Right.
weekly that happens on every Tuesday, wherein like all members will be there on that particular call. So the senior management will be there, the admin team will be there from transport. So whatever issues we have, we can raise our voice, or we can put across our points. So we did put across our point. But what we got from them, they just said government has already allowed it, so we are following the guidelines. So we were like,
It has allowed it.
there is no
Wow.
use, like it is just you're banging your head on the wall. So
Nobody's
there's
going to
no point.
listen unless
Yeah.
till the time the government had made this rule, okay, you cannot open the offices because of this coronavirus, and it is like on a high peak, right? You're not supposed to go to your workplaces. But now, once the government has said, okay, now you can open your workplaces, but they have said that you're supposed to follow the guidelines. The management won't listen to that part that you have to follow guidelines. They'll only listen to the part that, yes, okay, workplaces are allowed to open and people have
Yeah.
to come in. Where does that precaution thing and the rules and regulation thing go? I don't understand. You will be more
This is the
exposed to
major
this, right?
downside of a private job. Major downside. But yeah, not from the science stream, or or just a plain graduate. So yeah, I'm happy what I'm
Think
getting.
like if you have science streams, you'll always get like good jobs. No, not at all. I'm a science
It
student.
was just a,
I'm a
a
science
small
student.
example. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Like it was just a share a small example. Like
Which stream
can
were
be
you
a
from?
graduate as well. Yeah.
Mhm. Which stream did you choose in your school?
That was arts. Stream you
Ah,
are referring to, right?
yes, yes,
Yeah,
humanities. You
arts.
took humanities. I think humanities is the best stream. The best stream, actually.
I agreed. I agree. I totally agree to it.
Exactly. Humanities is like, okay, I know you guys have like so much to learn and you have to memorize all those things in school also, in boards also. So that is like you have like tons of things to memorize. Science is more like, okay, technical terms. If you're giving and just the outline of the thing, then also you're going to get marks. But I think your stream is much, much better as compared to other streams because I've struggled so long. I cannot even tell you how much I've struggled in 2 years, 11th and 12th. It's like nightmare for me. Still, if I think about it, I'm like, why? Why did we take up science?
I can understand it. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Though, like in my childhood, I always wanted to be a doctor. But gradually, when I came to know, no, 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 it is not my cup of tea. Though I want to be a doctor, yeah, I cannot study that much.
I did
I,
sit
I,
for
I
the
I want to.
entrance.
I wanted to, but I knew this thing that science is not my cup of tea
Control
either.
yourself. I was like,
Worse.
calm down, dude. That is not for you. Calm down. Don't go that far. That was
Yeah,
good. I did give my entrances, MBBS entrances. I even dropped a
oh,
year for entrances,
really?
but yeah, I couldn't score that much to get a government college. I was getting a private one, but again, my father he couldn't afford like a private fees. They asked for like 12 lakh a year, and it's a 5 year course. How are we supposed to arrange for that
Pretty
money?
expensive.
So I dropped that idea. I was like, if I cannot get a government college, then there's no point starting from a private one. Not at all. So I went
Yeah,
for
you
an
have to.
alternative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you have to invest so much first.
Yeah.
First of all, you have to study. Okay, that is the core thing. And second thing, that you have to invest so much.
Yes,
Uh,
exactly. It is like so much. If you are studying from a private college, so it is like that degree won't have that much importance as it would from a government one, right? The government colleges are considered to be more important or they're prioritized first, and then it comes to the medical colleges that are private. So the government
mhm.
colleges are like very cheap. For 1 year, you have to pay like 28,000 only. 28,000 only for 1 year, including your hostel stay, study, academics, everything gets covered within that 28,000.
That
So
is
comparing
nothing
28
in
and 12
yeah,
lakh a year, it's like, oh my god, it's no use, right? Even if we
yeah,
sell everything we have, then also my father wouldn't be able to come up with this
yeah, yeah,
amount.
yeah, yeah. and and even after that, what you are getting, yeah, like of course, the prospects will be much more, like, but still, yeah, like everyone would have their own priorities, and yeah, so
You have to spend studying. Oh my god, my friend is in MBBS from a government college. He like studies 16, 18 hours a day. I'm like, oh god, thank god I'm not in that field.
yeah, yeah,
I can do, I have stuck with that and I did not go beyond. But then, that disappointing factor comes within your family that my parents always will think of me as a loser, that okay, you couldn't do this. You couldn't ace your entrances and now you are into something that was not your first choice. So this will always stay.
Still,
Always.
yeah, yeah. But they would also see that you are working hard, and of course you are independent and you are working. So that
No
should be the
matter,
major thing.
no matter what you do, I always get to listen to this line, that my brother is there, okay? He's younger to me and he's preparing for engineering. He will be giving his entrances this year. So always my mom goes up to him and she's like, don't be like your sister, okay? Do something in your entrances. Don't be like your sister. And I'm just sitting, I listen to these mocking statements. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm used to it now. I'm used to it. It doesn't affect me. This is
Where do
how
you
my
live? Pavin, where do you live?
I'm
Where
in
do you
Delhi.
live? In Delhi.
Yes.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. Why? Why? What happened?
No, no, I'm just asking.
Yes, yes, Delhi, Delhi. You said that you
Yeah,
spent a lot of time in Jamia, right? 25 years you said you spent in Jamia.
yeah, yeah. Because all my relatives are there, and I spent my like childhood there. Like I grew up there, so of course, like recently shifted here. Like it's been only a year in Greater Noida.
Everything
Yeah.
was from Jamia only?
No, no, no. From Father Agnel. So 2 years from Father Agnel, and like the rest of the schooling from, like, there is one school, Mother Teresa Public School.
Heard of it, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So there. Okay, okay, great. So you
Not
went.
not straight from Jamia. And graduation I did through correspondence from Delhi University. Yeah.
Great. If you're
That
settled,
but
you
that was
settled, it
tough
doesn't matter.
actually. That was really tough. You
What?
know, doing English honors through correspondence was very tough because you have to do everything. Because if you are doing a regular college, and you would get notes and everything, but if you're doing it through correspondence, you have to manage everything on your own. Like, of course, you have to
But that
read a lot.
correspondence, you get the study material. You don't get such study materials from correspondence.
You get, but still you have to buy books, and you still have to buy novels. So I bought all the novels. So that was indeed good. Like, like
Sorry, but you
that got
studied
me
a
hooked
lot.
into reading. Yeah.
Yeah. You have studied like a number of novels. Obviously, you're from English literature, so yes.
I had to. Yeah, yeah. I had to. See,
Yeah, too.
still.
Oh my god. Okay, so who's your favorite writer? You must be having a favorite writer, right? You're an English lit.
Yeah, there are many, because there is no one genre that I like. Like nowadays, I'm really liking fiction. This Artemis Fowl, Aeon Kofla. Okay.
Yes, yes, my brother has a novel, Artemis Fowl. Yes, 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 I remember.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, they.
very good series. Yeah, yeah. The author
Mhm.
is Aeon Kofla, and yeah, there are many. One is so I read this book, Atlas Shrugged. So like it was indeed a difficult task to finish that book. It is this thick. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So you
there
were
are,
able to
but
finish
there
it.
are, yeah, I was able to. But the strange thing is that I though I was able to finish it, but I still don't know what had happened initially, like in the first part, or in if if you ask me to explain the book, at least a summary, it'll be hard for me. So it is quite funny, actually.
It happened like while you said it was a thick book, right? So as you moved forward, you started to forget what happened at the earlier phase. Did this
Yeah,
happen?
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
See this, like these. I am really happy with the end of the books. This thick would
Yeah,
do.
this would do.
But if you
This
talk
would do.
about this one, Game of Thrones.
You're reading Game of Thrones? Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah, I really love it.
You must have watched the series also, all 8 seasons.
Yeah. A
Oh
huge
my!
fan, huge fan. Yeah. I've watched Game of Thrones. Like I have watched Vikings as well. Vikings is also equally good. It is raw.
But like Game of Thrones and Vikings, it is like same thing. The storyline
Yeah,
and
it
the
is same.
okay,
It is same.
yeah,
It is same. But
okay, okay.
Viking is like the period which they have shown is much older.
As compared to Game of
Yeah.
Thrones.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
okay, all
was
right.
what do you call it before like BC and that
Uh-huh,
and the
uh-huh.
Dominic were like what do we say? Like
And
very old, very
yeah.
old
Mhm.
period they have
BC
shown.
is older than AD, right? AD is the new term and BC is older. That's what I know. I don't know. That's what I
Yeah,
know.
sometimes like these are very simple things, but still would tend to forget. Still, I'll
Yes,
Google it
AD is Anno Domini. So it's like, okay, BC is the time before Christ, and after
before
that,
Christ.
everything is AD.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just saying.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right.
Also like huge fans of Game of Thrones, and they did recommend. They actually begged me to watch, like, please watch Game of Thrones, watch, and they provided me with all
Did
the
you?
links on Telegram. But the thing is, my brother he made me see this scene one day that there was this person who was just ripping out the other person's lungs out, and the other one was fighting, and I don't know, I'm like, what sort of a show is this? Why is it so violent? So from that scene I just
It
couldn't
is.
make up my mind that no, I cannot watch this stuff, so I did not. Although I have like the links to all the 8 seasons within Telegram, but I did not watch it. But
Yeah.
you're saying
It
that
is
you're good.
violent. Like everything is there. Yeah. It is
Yeah,
violent.
I don't know, it's like every 5 seconds there is a scene and there's huge fighting scenes within it, and
Yeah.
fatal,
Huge fight.
fatal. There
What?
are. I couldn't hear you.
Sorry.
Sayed, your voice is breaking.
Yeah. What did you say?
I said that the thing, I couldn't just make myself watch that show, right? Because he did, my brother.
Yeah.
Am I audible?